What's up? Nya. Oh, that's totally very cold. What's up, Nya? My name is Nya. Today we're playing Purrfect, Nya. Date, Nya. Perfect date, Nya. Nya. Oh, whoops. The description is wrong. Is it wrong? No, it's not wrong. Okay, good. 100% cat, Nya. Oh, babe, you're imitating your natural predator. What's the problem, Nya? What? What do you mean? I don't see the problem, Nya. I don't see the problem, Nya. What's wrong with your nose? I think it's the universe realizing that I'm playing a cat dating sim and my allergies are acting up. Nya. Do you have 6 ears now? Yeah, okay. Hi guys, what's up? My name is Nya. We're playing a new game today. It's called Purrfect Date. It's meant to resemble, well, it is. It's a visual novel slash dating sim with cats. Yeah. Yeah. The trailer that I watched for this game was really funny, so I wanted to watch. So I wanted to play it. Also, as I pinned in the comment section, I'm sorry if you hear any construction noises. Papa Rat is hard at work today. Yay. Oops. Anyway, so this is amazing BGM. Did you practice your nyas? Nya. Nya. And then have a look at the how to play section. You can progress the story by hitting spacebar or enter buttons. You can click the okay. If you're feeling a little spicy, what? If you're feeling a little bit spicy, you can even progress the story by left-clicking this icon. What? Oh, right, it's sarcasm. Lol. Rest to restore your health, running out of hearts may be consequences. Finishing 3 research events will restore. Curiosity may have killed the cat, but it may lead to some fun extras. There's a spicy button? There's a lot of endings. Yo! Oh my god, there's 18 endings! Bruh. Okay, is everybody ready? We're gonna start! Chapter 1, new game. Let's go! Whoa! I like the... What? That looks... Okay, that looks very different. What? That looks extremely different. Why can't my face look like this? I don't want it to look like this. I want it to look like this. I mean, yeah. These aren't cats. What? These don't look like cats. What's going on? Am I getting baited? Chibi vs. real life, bruh. This is concerning. Fake advertising. No, is it a... Oh, that's concerning. A human dating a cat? What? What? Right. You look pretty. Ooh. You remind me of Mumei with your ponytail. Right. Yeah. Natalie. She looks like a Natalie. Where the cat is Natalie? Oi. Natalie. She looks like a Nyata. Nyataro? Nyataro. Okay. Nyataro. Accept. Autosave notification. Supports autosave. Please don't turn off your game. I'm an angel and I accept. I am the devil. Of course, we got autosave. Please. Please, autosave. Ooh, cute dancing cat. Chapter 1! Oh, I also got leftover salami from last night. Oh my god, I'm too big. Chotomate. Was you? Okay. I'm not sure how long we've been sailing, but it feels like forever. I'm not feeling too well now, so it's a huge relief to hear the deck lad shout. Island approach! Make yourself ready! What's up, Joe? I'm finally here. When I applied last month, I was just another broke student living off of baked beans and didn't really think I had a chance of being accepted to be part of the prestigious Cat Island research team. Here it is. A little black dot in the distance, growing bigger by the second, is the infamous Cat Island. The place I will call home for the next few months. My heart momentarily skips a beat. What if there's been a mistake? What if they accepted someone else's application? Girl, calm down. I rummage about in my bag until I find the papers. Dear Nyataro, we are pleased to be able to offer you the position of research assistant to Professor Purrfect. Professor Purrfect at our research facility on Cat Island. Initial period is for 8 weeks. Your contract will be sent separately. Purrfect? No mistake. That's my name. Nyataro, there's his name at the bottom. The genius behind this whole operation. Professor Purrfect, seniors? Oh my god. Science genius and my new boss. I look up from my papers to see dry land rapidly approaching before us. It seems to be surrounded by a huge barrier of impenetrable black rocks. As we get closer, we're not slowing down, and I begin to worry that we're going to crash into them. At the very last moment, we take a sharp turn to the left, and suddenly, we're sailing smoothly towards a jetty through an opening in the rocks. I blow out a breath that I've been bonk holding and break into a smile. Nicely done, skipper. The ferryman comes out from behind the steering wheel, ignoring my attempts at camaraderie, and shouts rather brusquely. Brussels sprouts. Brusquely. Take your belongings. We won't be back for days. Don't leave nothing you'll need. Thank you. I smile weakly at the ferryman and his son, and pack up my bags ready to disembark. We glide seamlessly up to the wooden jetty, and the son leaps ashore to tie us off. He's greeted by a bulky man in a uniform who I take to be a security officer of some kind. Joe. Sir, caught you a mouse. What? It wasn't me. Yeah. I'm a cat. Yeah. It wasn't me. Then he laughed loudly as though he said the funniest thing he's ever heard. It's very disconcerting. The security guard remains surly and turns his attention towards me. Let's be having you then. He holds out his large hand, which I assume is an offer to help me off the boat. But as I reach out to take it, he snatches it away, throwing me off balance so I almost fall over the side. Why is everyone picking on Nyataro? What does she ever do to anyone? What a great start. ID card. Oh, I see, of course. I reach into my back pocket and hand over the laminated card I was given on the mainland. Nyataro! Cat Island security. Look how cute she looks. Wow. He barely looks at it before striding off, grunting over his shoulder. This way. I follow him down a dirt track path and get my first proper view of the island. It's beautiful, lush and green. I'm already under its spell. After no more than a couple minutes trekking, we're in base camp, which consists of an assortment of tents and huts. Among them are two more solid-looking structures, one larger and one smaller. I presume these are the labs. The whole camp is modern and functional, and it reminds me of an army outpost. I'm struck by the lack of people. In fact, there's no one around apart from an older woman sitting outside peeling a pile of potatoes. Potatoes! Potatoes! I smile and give her a little nod, but she just stares back at me. Something's not quite right here. Nico Doko! I came for the nickel. Mr. Marigold! Why do you look so displeased? I try not to get paranoid. Here. He stopped at the largest of the tents, indicating that I should go inside. I feel rude just walking in, so I make my present known first. Hello? A firm but friendly voice calls out. Come! I walk in and there he is, hunched over some documents. The great Professor Purrfect! Sir, it's an honor to meet you. Yes. You must be Nyantaro. Come on in, my dear. Glad to have you on board. Good journey? Well, long. Yes, indeed. We're rather tucked away here. Let me offer you some refreshments. Water, coffee, something stronger perhaps. Whiskey. Oh! Water? I want coffee. I love a cup of tea if there's a pot on the go. I want tea. Nice cuppa. Ugh, I can tell you're new. The tea, it tastes like cat's piddle. You really don't want to drink it. He pours me a cup of coffee from his can. There wasn't an offer for coffee! What? If you're going to give me coffee in the first place, why did you even ask me? Bruh. It'll take you a while to find your way around and discover how it works. So for today, I thought I would get you kitted out and maybe introduce you to some of the locals. The cats, that is. I believe you've already met most of the human locals. But I've really met the Bonk! I've only heard the fireman and the security guard. Yes, that's about it. And the lady outside? Ah, Mrs. Marigold. Her and her husband are the caretakers. Wonderful couple, the Marigolds. You'll meet them before too long. We're a tidy little family here in Nyataro, and I'm sure you'll fit in nicely. Thank you, sir. I hope so. Okay, so first things first, this is your basic kit. Ooh, this is your backpack. You can put everything in it. We'll be going on plenty of field trips, so it'll be very useful. As will your own water bottle, some disinfectant hand spray, and heavy-duty reinforced gloves, essential when tagging cats out in the wild. Don't want any scratches from felines we don't know now, do we? Okay. These goggles are to be brought along on all field trips. Okay. Lab coats, mask, stethoscope, etc. Portable first aid kit, camping knife. Where the nickel? Cat loco. Most importantly, this. He holds up something that looks like a mobile phone, except it's not. This is your cat-a-log. Wow. A cat-a-log? Yes, the name comes from its earliest version. It was initially designed to record and store data on the cats, scan them and log their details, but as you see, we've come a long way since then. Now you can use it to communicate with the rest of your team. I've added everybody's contacts here for you, listen to music, take photos. There's even a pen that comes with it to insert microchips into the back of the cat's neck so that we can keep track of them. It's a very valuable piece of equipment, Nyataro, and I need you to protect it. Do you understand? I understand. I suggest we take a stroll outside and see if we can't find a few friends to introduce you to. Ooh, let's go! I want to meet some cat! I thought this was a dating sim. It's now Pokemon. I don't know! We head down to the beach, the professor explaining things as we go. The mixture of terrain on Cat Island is quite unique. Even in such a relatively small area, you'll find forests, mountains, jungle, beaches, woodland, and all these different geological and ecological zones in one place. It really is most remarkable. Yeah. There's a type of force field that surrounds the island, disallowing anything to enter. Wait, what? No birds, fish, or creatures of any kind can... How did the cats survive? We're here. The professor lets out a disconcertingly loud laugh. I see what you mean. Well, there is, of course, one small break in this invisible wall, and that's where we built the jetty. And let's not get too bogged down in this right now. What you do need to know is that basically the island is shaped like a peanut. Ow! This, our end of the island, is very known to us now. We've been researching here for many years. The other end is not so familiar. We have encountered difficulties that have hindered our progress in the region. Ah! Is this a horror game? Is this a horror game? What type of difficulties, Professor? Well, we're not as sure as we'd like to be, but I can tell you that the environment has an adverse effect upon humans, inducing nausea at the very least. At the worst, fainting, migraines, possible nerve damage. Gosh, that's serious. Every game is a horror game to you, babe. Shut up! As I say, it's best to keep away, but let's not go into all that now, my dear. You've had a long day. Let's just say we refer to the far end of the island as the danger zone. Okay. There are wild, aggressive cats out there. I wouldn't want you getting too close to them. Unlike our lovely fellows closer to home. He led me to a spot where a few cats... Nickel time! Nickel time! A disgruntled-looking cat who was sleeping under the shade of a palm tree. Oh my god. The cat lets out a displeased meow but doesn't struggle. Its large body billowing the long orange fur just sort of hangs in the professor's arms in lazy resignation. Would you like to have a go at scanning this delightful chap? Doesn't look very delightful. Wow. Okay, scan the cat. Scan the cat. Scan the cat. I'd like to make a potting and press the catalog to its skin. Like scanning groceries. Plops the marmalade. Marmalade Tom back in the shade. Sure enough, upon withdrawal, I find the cat has been successfully... Fluffy butt! Fluffy butt! Meow. No, actually, fluffy butt would sound... Meow. Fluffy butt, male, 10 years old, 4 months, red tabby. Eye color red, cute! Amazing. Clever, isn't it? A large part of your job here will be tag and scan the cat, such as Mr. Floofy Butt here, but it looks like you have no problem. Excellent work, Nyataro. Let's get started. Wow. The professor seemed to be a genuine cat lover. I think we're gonna get on great. No help this time. The first cat I approach is very friendly, with beautiful calico markings. Hi! Trixie! Trixie, female, 3 years, calico American, green, short hair. Cute! Next is an elegant, sleek, hairless cat sitting gracefully in the sun. She doesn't pay me much attention, but allows me to scan her with minimal fuss. Snooty Booty! Yo. Okay, this and this, very different looking pictures. It's like what you think you want to look like during school photos versus what you actually look like in school photos. I'm sorry. Snotty Booty, female, 11 years, Sphinx, blue, bruh. The fourth cat I approach is a noisy one. McMurphy! Oh my god, you're my favorite. You look so cute. You look kind of scary, but you look so cute. Meow, 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 meow. I had a dream about cats last night. McMurphy, 6 years, crossbreed. Naruhodo. And finally, the one I deliberately put off until last. He'd been sulking around the edges and an activity eyeing me suspiciously. Oh my. Cabbers! Oh my god, you're so cute. Kibo Angi. Kibo Angi. なんか写真と違うよな。全くですよ。Wow. Kibbles! I hope you enjoyed meeting some of the locals. Yeah! I have a feeling you get to know them quite well in time. That's probably enough for your first day. It's a lot to take in. Okay, first day. Nice. Nice. It's quite late by the time I've unpacked and settled myself, but I want to write my journal entry before I sleep. Journal entry? I'm surprised at how chilly it is. I have pulled out my sleeping bag right up to my chin, but I still feel goose pimples. Isn't it goosebumps? What the hell are goose pimples? Shivering, I rub them to warm myself. What's a goose pimple? It makes me smile to think that an inherent reaction to the cold is what will be keeping my new feline friends warm tonight. Eyelids closed, thinking of cats, the island, and the professor. The world drifts away as I float up into a dream. Ah! This is a horror game, isn't it? Uh-oh. I'm not sure how long I've been asleep, but I wake up with a violent jolt that leaves me sitting bolt upright. It's too dark to see anything, but I hear a rustling and a strange electronic noise. One that in my sleepy confusion I can't place right away. The catalog! Acting on instinct, I scramble to my feet and follow the noise outside of the tent. I look around me and my fears are confirmed when I catch sight of a pulsing red light getting fainter into the direction of the forest. No! I got stopped! Nyataro, you had one job. One job. You get the most important piece of equipment stolen on the first night? I snap into action, running as fast as I can. Barefoot, dressed in my jammies, running at full speed into the forest in the dark of the night. I must be crazy. The words of Professor Purr are ringing in my ears. I need you to protect it above all else. And fired. Absolutely fired. You are fired! Why am I so dizzy? I tried to get my bearings and realize I've blundered perilously close to the danger zone! Woo! I can make out the shape of some large animals before my eyes close and I drop to my knees. Oh my god! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I open my eyes and the calico cat I scanned yesterday is sitting in front of me. She drops the catalog at my feet. Bruh! I pass out. Nyataro, that's not a very good first impression. First night. It hasn't even been a date. First night and you lost the catalog. Fluffy butt! Hello. Wait, no. Hello. Can you hear me? Are you okay? What is it? Don't be ridiculous, Kibbles. It's a human. Oh, yeah. Yuck. I can smell it now. Smells like a human. Oh, don't be quiet. Are they alive? Of course it's alive. It's breathing, you imbecile. Why isn't it moving? We should come on and give him some space. Move back a bit. Yes, stand back. Move out of my way. Let me have a proper look. The Sphinx cat is standing over me as I open my eyes. We stare at each other for a moment while I try to take in what's happening. Is this one defective? Oh, I feel sick. I'm gonna puke. The cats watch me intently. Am I going insane? Ouch, my head! What is it chattering about? They're scared and confused. Let me talk to them. Human, are you alright, Nya? You? I remember, you took my catalog! Oh, but I gave it back to you, Nya. It's back in your pocket, Nya. I try to reach in my pocket, and I realize my hands are scratched to shreds. Ow, 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 what's wrong with my hands? I try to stand. Ow, 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 my feet, what happened to me? Yeah, I guess that's from all the climbing, yeah. I told you I wasn't ready for that. What's that? Its anatomical structure is far too delicate. I tried to slow it down. Yeah, Floof, you try restraining a human who's that determined, yeah? It was like a morgue. Its anatomical structure didn't seem that delicate to me. What? I was climbing? You made your own way back to the beach. Okay, but that doesn't explain... I show my bleeding hand. Kara! Are you crud, Kara? Kara? Who's Kara? That's not my name. It's a term of endearment, yeah? It's an Irish... Wait, no. Top of the morning at dinner. My name is Jackson. What's an Irish accent? Irish? It's an Irish thing. inappropriate. Wait, I crawled? You sure did. Like a cat?
Yup.
All the way from the mountains? Like a bleed. Like a bleeding mountain lion. Impressive. But why?
Because you got the sickness.
Shh. Maybe you should sit down, human. We need to talk. Possibly a long talk, yeah. Talk? Yeah, that's right. Since when can cats talk? Oh, for goodness sake, since the dawn of time. How else do you think we communicate? Stop spreading whiskers, major. You know food word what the human is saying. I think the revelation here, Kara, is that you understand us. Yes, will someone please explain what the hell is going on? We don't fully understand everything ourselves, Nia. At least not all the details of how this works, Nia. I don't know how to do an Irish accent! Oh no! Oopsie. Sorry. I accidentally held down spacebar. Hold on. You'll be catified! Okay, so I'm guessing the sickness is like it turns you into a cat. What? Whether you help or not, you don't have a lot of time before.
If I may, it would seem, and we are basing this on our experiences to date, that when a human manages to find themselves in what I believe you call the danger zone, they are vulnerable in ways that they previously were not. That's to say,
You screwed me! You're not helping, don't make me.
well, that lion, there'd be no
Violence of any kind. Any kind. Forgive me for being a bit panicked here. The vulnerability to which Snooty Booty was referring, simply put. If you are bitten or scratched by an elder cat within the danger zone, you'll begin a process of change that will ultimately result in full feline transition. I'm turning into a cat, meow. Catified. So basically, you're telling me I'm a werecat? I look down and amongst the scratches on my right hand are 2 distinct puncture marks. Basically. Yes.
My head's spinning. It's too much for me to take in.
Take a breath, Nakata. You're not looking so good. Have I started to change? I feel my head for ears for everything.
No. I just meant you're looking a bit shaky. Understandably so.
I take a few deep, steady breaths and calm myself enough to say, okay, so... What? How? Why? Give me some data. What have you got so far? Look, we'll answer everything that we can, but the truth is we have more questions than answers ourselves, Nia.
So... you need my help. What exactly would that entail?
Well, finding our friends would be a start. The cats on this island, they're going missing, Nia. We don't know what's happening to them, but the body count is rising and we've hit a wall, Nia. A wall of ignorance, maybe. How many times do I have to tell you? The mule is at to blame. Who are the mulers?
Now, Floofy Butt, there's no need for name-calling.
Speaking of name-calling, I remind you to call me Mayor, madam.
Look, they can't help the way they are. It's a lack of breeding. Breeding, you know.
Overbreeding, if you ask me.
Again. Mulers!
Oh, they're the elder cats, Nia. The island originals. They can't speak the way we can, hence the derogatory term. Mulers.
What? I'm so confused.
Well, if I knew that, there wouldn't be no reason for this elaborate kidnapping. It's hardly proving to be a roaring success after all.
Look, Kiara. All we really know is that we are no longer safe on this island. The elders who lived within the danger zone are hostile towards us. Not sure why. It's just always been that way. Oh. And now, because cats are being taken, nowhere is safe either.
You expect the occasional mishap, yeah? We live in an undomesticated world here after all, yeah?
Lately, cats have been disappearing almost every day. Even the last human we can't find went missing. What?
Let's not open old wounds, Kibbles, yeah? Will the people turn into cats?
Yes, onwards and upwards.
Okay, this werecat thing. Catification.
Transition.
Whatever. How does it work?
Time passes and you transform into a cat. Yeah.
It's a gradual process, yeah.
It's different for everyone. But you won't just turn overnight.
The clock is ticking, however. The first side effect is being able to understand us now. Well, some of us.
Not the elders, obviously.
Not all the domestics either, yeah.
Then you have a heightened senses thing that increased agility and the crazy body hair stuff.
Let's not worry the human with the details just yet. Is there an anecdote?
I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed in that assumption.
Wait, there was someone else who put them in this position? Let's hope you're a better bet than they were.
Unfortunately, they weren't able to discover an antidote or get our friends back. I know where the notes are, though. Trade.
Huh?
You help us, and I'll give you their progress reports.
Do we help?
So what do you say, Kara? Will you help us?
Yeah! Not much of a choice, is it? Afraid not, yeah? What happens if I said no? Where do I start? Is there anything you can tell me? Oh no, I listen to sense. Start with the meals. I'll eat my hat if it doesn't end there too. Don't mind him. He's set in his ways now. We have every reason to believe the abductions take place in your part of the island, yeah.
Yes, nowhere near the danger zone or the elders.
That doesn't make sense. I suppose nothing does around here. Beep, 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 beep! My alarm! I have to get to work!
You run along now. We don't want you arousing suspicion with your people. You can meet us later. I'll make sure those reports are in your tent before this evening. Thanks, Kiara. You're the one in a minute. You're the one in a minute.
I can't imagine the odds are far greater than that, given your new health status. Go on, yeah. And thanks. From all of us. Yeah. Wow! We're turning into a cat! I see. After a rather painful journey, I'm very grateful to finally limp into camp. I just had enough time to get myself tidied up for work and peel off my filthy pajamas when I hear my catalog beeping. I have a message, but I can't tell who it's from.
Are you sure it's wise to trust everyone? Anyone?
What on earth does that mean?
Who's this? There's a lot you don't know. Think carefully about who you confide in.
Oh, I'm turning into a cat!
The messages are gone and my catalog has no record of them.
Spicy button! I don't have any time to think about this. I need to get ready. I heard of it to the lab. I'm 10 minutes late. Doesn't give a good impression on my first morning.
Nyataro, good to see you. I was beginning to worry. Did you oversleep on your first day?
I'm terribly sorry, sir. I think the traveling and the excitement... I take punctuality very seriously.
He cuts across my apology. Not to worry, it's perfectly understandable. You'll find I'm quite relaxed about most things. As long as you get the work done, I don't mind.
A bush.
Not a secret drinker, are you, Nyan?
No. Everything okay? Sorry, the secret of me being a secret drinker. No. 다이저브, refresh everyone, refresh!
Not a secret drinker, are you, Nyataro?
Okay. No, sir, I'm a bit of a lightweight to tell you the truth. Is this about me?
Just teasing. We ought to get those hands sorted though. They look pretty nasty to me.
He goes to a tall metal cabinet, takes out a bottle and some cotton wool, begins cleaning and tending to my hands.
For today, I'd like you to help me with a few tasks around the lab to get the hang of things, but tomorrow, I'll let you make your own choices about how best to carve up your time. Of course, you are primarily here to carry out your job as my research assistant. However, try to make the most of your time on the island. Once your work is complete, we'll be saying goodbye. It really is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so don't waste it all in the lab.
Uh-huh.
Naturally, I need your help around here, but I also like to get your hands on some dirty work with some field work. Make sure you spend time exploring the island.
Okay. Take time to get to know the cats. Okay. There's plenty to see and do. Okay. Take regular rest. Oh, that's what it means by we need a rest. Okay. I spend the rest of the day with the professor, getting to know how various pieces of equipment work. Okay. End of the day, I'm exhausted. I'm about to flop down in my bed when I see a package poking out underneath. It's the reports that Kibble's promised to deliver. The cats were right. The previous person barely made a start on producing an anecdote. What if I can't do any better? Will I just turn into a cat? I decide that's not an option and resolve to get going on my own research into tomorrow. My instincts tell me that the cats will be a good starting point. I have a feeling they know a lot more than they're prepared to tell me. I need to gain their trust and see if I can get them to open up a little bit. I'm sure I'll make more progress if I focus on one at a time. Okay. Tonight I'm not fit for anything. I can barely even write in my journal before I fall. First morning! Waking up on the island. I'm so excited to discover what the day will bring. Should I jump straight into the research lab? Or maybe it's wise to start investigating a way to help these cats and find a cure. Perhaps a good starting point would be getting to know the cats a little better on a one-on-one basis. Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! What shall I do today? Romance? Research? Recon? Here we go! Now we gaming. Romance. Which cat should I do? Ah! Recon? Maybe recon. Recon. What is all this? Oh my god. Research. Oh, wow. Okay. I see. 나르호도. Okay. First day of work goes on a date. Duh. McMurphy! Kiara! Wake up! Huh? Mommy? Is that you? Shh. Quiet, Kiara. Come with me.
have something to show you, but you have to be quiet.
McMurphy?
Yes, it's me.
But it's middle of the night.
Ah, Kara. You're not scared, are you?
Why would I be scared?
Creeping around in a forest in the middle of the night. Don't worry, Kara. I'll be here to... I'll be here there to protect you.
McMurphy, you know very well there's a force field around this island stopping anything from outside getting in. Makes this place pretty safe.
Indeed. So the only things you have to worry about are the things that are already here. Help.
He leers at me with a mock snarl. Seriously, Murph, if you're the worst threat here, then this is the safest place on Earth.
So come on, Kara. What are you waiting for?
I follow the scraggy cat into the forest. The ground is wet and muddy. I lose my footing a couple times, but McMurphy is too determined to notice. Suddenly, he stops dead in his tracks.
Here we are!
Where is here, McMurphy? He ignores my question and starts digging in some mud and leaves on the ground.
Almost got it. Could use a hand cart if you don't mind. Get these leaves out of the way. That's it. Here we are.
Okay. Help. We keep digging until there's a fairly deep hole in the ground. My arms and night clothes are covered in mud and leaves. McMurphy looks like a bog monster in the darkness.
Ta-da! Can't you see it, Kara?
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
I always forget how useless human eyes are in the dark. Just reach into the hood and take out whatever you find.
I reluctantly reach into the burrow and feel something hard and cold against my hand. I wrap my fingers around and pull it out. I know the shape, but my eyes can't hardly process it. It's a bottle?
That's right, Kara. This is my secret stash. No one knows about it, not a soul. But I thought I'd share it with you. Thought we'd have a kind of welcome to the island party for you too.
Secret stash? Is this booze? McMurphy lets out a wild laugh.
That is it, Kara!
You drink alcohol, but you're a cat. That can't be good for your body.
It's not good for anybody's, but it does wonders for the soul, to be sure.
I suppose you're right there, McMurphy. I guess one little nip couldn't hurt.
That's the spirit.
I try in vain to get some of the mud off me before sitting down against the tree. A sodding McMurphy curls up in my lap. It takes a while to uncork the bottle. McMurphy keeps telling me to smash it open and that
the shards of the glass will only add to the flavor.
But eventually I succeeded. My way. I pour a little for McMurphy into a leaf and I self-consciously swig from the bottle, feeling a touch uncivilized.
McMurphy, what in heaven's names is this? No, don't worry about that, Kara. It's not about the taste. It's about the company.
I hardly think I'm the type of person you'd usually hang around with.
Well, I usually hang around with cats, and they're not exactly what you'd call my type.
Wow! I respond by wiping my eyes as I take another swig from the bottle. Somehow it tastes less terrible the second time around.
I find humans much more interesting. They usually have a lot to say. Present company expected.
McMurphy winks at me with his huge green eyes and I blush! What? Yo, this is the first night! Why are you blushing? Trying desperately not to show how boring I feel compared to him.
Don't take it harsh, I'm only joking, Kara.
McMurphy, I've been meaning to ask you something for a while now.
Anything, Carter, ask away. I'd love for us to get to know each other a little better.
Ah! Bro, this is weird! This Carter thing. You know my name is... The rest of my sentences is drowned out by McMurphy's howls of laughter.
Ah, you make me laugh, Carter, you really do. I know exactly what your name is, Nyataro. Carter's just like a pet name, you know? Carter means friend, bode, amigo. It's something my mammy used to call people, and I guess it just stuck. It's one of the few things I remembered about her, actually. That and her beautiful smile. Hey, flash me a pearly white.
I smiled at McMurphy awkwardly. He burst into fits of laughter again.
Oh, that's a lovely smile. That's a lovely smile, to be sure. But you need to grow into it yet. Oh, he's drunk. Could I have a top up over here?
No, I don't know if I feel comfortable giving you any more alcohol, McMurphy. I think you've had more than enough. In fact, I didn't even want to give you any in the first place.
Did you not know that cats have 9 lives?
And yet you want to waste them all on booze?
Ah, why not? Besides, the night is young. We've only just begun our conversation. Uh-oh. Come on, Carter. We've lots of tin wagon to do yet. Are you gonna pour or not?
Cheers! Parts of me think I ought to be a responsible human here and cut off your alcohol supply, but...
What?
I believe in a true democracy.
Would you care to expand on that? Perhaps pour the drinks as you do?
Of course a rat's gonna poison a cat.
Bruh.
The true democratic principle that none shall have the power over the people. Cats. Whatever.
How inspirational. I'll toast to that.
Alright, McMurphy, but on your head be it. For the rejection of authority comes the responsibility of bearing the consequences of your actions. I pour some more of the suspect liquor into McMurphy's soggy leaf.
Salate!
I don't know how many things work in cat protocol, but in human terms, you are very mature. No, wait, very grown up. Adult. Oh, fiddlesticks. You're over a certain age, and as such can take responsibility for your own choices.
I like it! Spoken like a true libertine.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but I can shake my tail when I feel the vibe. Oh my god, I can't believe I just said that. This stuff is stronger than it looks.
My proverbial hat is off to ya.
I feel disproportionately pleased that Murph has paid me a compliment.
Say, Carter, you haven't been in love?
Uh-oh. 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 McMurphy, that second leaf has gone straight to your head. The cat smiles slyly.
I'm gonna take that as a yes. Are you still with them?
Well, I was never technically with them to begin with.
Ouch! But it's definitely their loss.
Oh, I don't think so, McMurphy. We never actually met.
What? You're not saying you're one of those, internet stalker types, are ya? Them catfish that Kibu tells tales of.
Catfish? What? No, McMurphy. Gosh. It was Bowie, okay? I wasn't... Oh. Bowie. I was in love with David Bowie. You know? I didn't say Bowie.
McMurphy frowned frowns and shakes his furry head. Oh no, she's drunk. See these eyes so green, I can stare for 1,000 years. You know? Oh, that's a charming song, but I'm afraid I have no idea what's going on anymore. Oh, come on, my Bobby. Everybody knows who David Bowie is. Red hair, lots of makeup, one blue eye, one brown eye. Well, I did know one sweet sword with a blue eye and a brown eye, but I can assure you they wouldn't be good dead in makeup. Big Murphy snorts. Ugh. What about you, McMurphy? Who's the love of your life? Don't have one, gotta. Never have, never will. I'm a lone wolf. I'm a free agent. I'm a big old yeti out in the mountains, old hairy and smelly and alone. For some reason, I find that very hard to believe, Mr. McMurphy. Fine, you're right. I'm a hood. A lovesick hood. I've had my heart broken more than once, Cara. And each time hurt more than the last. I tell ya. The thing is, Dakara, I can't remember a thing about any of them. Any of what? I don't know. What are we talking about? David Bowie? Oh, that's right. So tell me how the two of you met. Murphy, I think I'm drunk. What the hell have we been drinking? Leave me alone. I haven't touched a drop. I wake up in the forest with a half-empty bottle in my hand, and McMurphy's nowhere to be seen. How the hell did I get here? I can't remember a thing. I look at my catalog. Whoa, is that really the time? Crikey, I need to get to work. What just happened? What just happened? Oh, right! He filled up the antidote. Oh, I see. Okay, let's do... That was something. What just happened? I'm so confused. No ghetto ASMR. Shut up. You just got hit on by a cat. Ayo. Research. Ayo. Research 5. 12. Because I'm 12. Cataloging samples. A slow day. I've only got to organize a few samples. Round up some... Cat collection! Let's do cat collection. It's a sunny afternoon. Most of the cats are lazing on the beach. Perfect, like shooting fish in a barrel. I double-check my supply list. Crate, treats, sedative, snare, catnip, antiseptic cream for myself. I've got everything. I have a sick feeling in my stomach, but I ignore it as best I can. This is gonna be a challenge, but I'm pleased the professor is trusting me with more physical tasks. I walk out onto the beach, feeling like the child catcher. I keep reminding myself that I'm doing this for the greater good, even if it makes me unpopular with the cats. I set up a crate in an unexpected location and keep the snare hidden behind my back. At first I stroll around, starting to look as casual as possible, whistling a tune as I walk. I get close to one of the smaller cats. I start to stroke her. I want this to be as painless as possible. The cat responds well to me. She even starts to purr. Are you gonna come with me? The cat looks at me with big, wide, loving eyes. Come on then. I pick the cat up, carry her to her crate, and place her gently inside, even though the cat makes no attempt to escape. Well, that went better than expected. This may be a good day after all. Emboldened by my success, I approach one of the slightly larger cats. Hey, matey, shall we get into the basket? I give him a little stroke. Doesn't respond badly, though. Doesn't really seem particularly interested. I put my hands on either side of his body, ready to pick him up. He doesn't look happy about it and growls a warning at me. Hey, mister, it's gonna be okay. We're just going on a little trip, okay? As soon as I started to lift, all hell breaks loose.
growling. Arr, and hissing.
He scratches my arms to ribbons. I try to get him into the basket, but he stretches out. I can't fit him.
Oh, ow, oh no!
I know when I'm defeated and I have to let him go. He scarpers off into the distance. I look down at my ravaged arms. Note to self, wear long sleeves when on caging duty. Man, oh man.
I see. Wow. Let's try recon. Recon. Strange message in the middle of the night. Whoa, security guard. Might be a good lead. Interviewing staff. Let's interview staff. I've been staring at the back of his head for a long time now. Too long. I'm starting to feel creepy. I just don't understand it. All he does is sit in that chair by the dock, eating egg sandwiches and doing crossword puzzles. How does a man like that become the security guard for a place like this? It was a cat turned into a human! Or something like that. Okay. His job consists of greeting the boat to make sure nothing unauthorized gets on or off it. Picking up supply deliveries and occasionally taking a long, lazy lap of the island to make sure everything's secure? I wonder what he knows about the research that goes on here. If anything. Doesn't seem to be interested regardless. I guess it's time to get to know this island bouncer and go join him at the dock. I sit next to Zane, Mia on the sand, him in that chair. He's not wearing his big coat, and the short-sleeved shirt allows me to notice for the first time how surprisingly muscular he is. I truly never thought him as a security in the bodyguard sense, but now squinting a bit sideways, trying not to stare too much obviously, I begin to see him in a new light. Nyataro, you're a perv! I plucked the courage to talk. Hey Zane, how are ya?
Are you trying to start a conversation?
He says without looking up from his crossword puzzle. Oh, I suppose I am, yes. I don't get to chat to humans much in my job.
Research System 125.
He rolls out the words like he's reading them. Oh, yes, I guess that's me. What does the number stand for anyhow?
You don't know? He asked monotonously, eyes still glued to his crossword puzzle.
No. Actually, to be honest, Zane, I don't know much at all. There's a definite lack of intel sharing on this project.
Which project would that be?
This one. This whole research project. Is there more than one?
Depends who you ask.
I was just asking you, really.
I don't understand your job. Don't need to. I don't care about things I don't need to.
What do you care about?
Zane looks at me for the first time. You really want to talk, don't ya?
Well, there's not much else to do here. Besides, I'm interested in it. That's all. Aren't you?
My interest consists of what's for dinner and when my next puzzle book's coming.
Zane, you are a fascinating human. Fascinating. When's it coming? You get it delivered?
Comes with the mail. He's back and not looking at me again.
The mail? You mean the parcels?
And the letters, yeah.
The letters? Who would go to the trouble of sending mail all the way out here when we have email? I laugh, but Zane looks very serious.
It's safe for sending mail the old-fashioned way. With emails, it's viruses, hackers, worms, cyber terror. Terrosis. Cyber terrosis.
I get the feeling he's not very tech savvy. Yeah, but anyone can open and read a letter, right?
Not if I'm around. And besides, who would suspect that something important would be in a fragrant pink envelope?
There's an awkward silence. Of course, being my usual social inept self, I desperately try to fill it. Need any help with that crossword? I'm pretty good. I can even do the cryptic puzzle in the Daily Inquirer. This line usually gains me a little kudos, but Zane simply ignores me. I decide to just come out and say what's on my mind. I mean, it can't make things more awkward than they already are. Zane, have you ever noticed anything strange going around here? Cats behaving weirdly?
Zane suddenly looks up. his eyes locking straight on mine, unwavering and hard. No. Have you?
Well, not exactly, but...
He's looking at me properly for the first time since we met. I have definitely captured his attention, but I'm too nervous to follow through.
I'm just being silly. The lack of human company can get to me. Gives me daft ideas.
Such as? He's still staring at me as though he's trying to read my mind. Sus. Everybody's so sus on this island!
Sometimes when I'm out tagging, I feel like they're playing games on me, like children, hide and seek. That kind of thing.
Some of those cats may be cleverer than any of us give them credit for. Now it's my turn to be intrigued.
In what way?
They know when to stay out of the sun. You're going pink. The moment, if there was one, is over. I decide maybe Zane isn't the best person to talk about my concerns with.
Feeling unwanted and slightly dejected, I decide to head back to camp. I stand up and brush the sand off me.
What's a 5-letter word for solitude?
Alone.
Zane silently scribbles in his book as I leave. Bruh. Bruh.
Okay. Let's rest. Waves are crashing. The sound is so bad I can't make myself be heard.
You scream to the life raft. I'm going down with the ship. Oh, she's dreaming!
The ship looks wrong.
What the? A cat face looms close to mine. Everything is wrong.
What is going on?
I'm turning into a cat! Wait!
Which cat are you?
But the words come out of my mouth as mewling, and I realize I'm not myself. I'm some kind of beast.
Wait! Oh my god, is that who Floofy Butt used to be?
Oh my god, you can drop through the break.
What does that mean? What break, huh?
Breakfast, rise and shine. It's been 2 days! Oh no. We are no longer Daijobu.
Okay, let's go back to romance.
No! I broke Snooty Booty's heart! Fine, McMurphy. I'm weltering in the mess tent. Typical for me to get cooked daily on the hottest day so far. I step out for a moment to try and catch some air. Not really sure if I heard something or if the dehydration is getting to me. I take a swig from my water bottle. Oh,
McMurphy, was that you psing?
What are you suggesting, Kara? I only use the designated lit areas.
Murph, you are incorrigible. You know exactly what I meant.
Come on, Kara. Never mind that or that. We have work to do.
I am working. I'm supposed to be cooking for this evening.
I mean, work of the adventuring kind.
Oh, of course you do.
Ah, come on. Don't be such a bored.
I'm sorry, McMurphy, but I can't. I'm very busy here. It's gonna take hours to defrost and braise this meat from the mainland.
Well, if you come with me, you may end up providing a much tastier dish in half the time. What do you say, Kara? You up for the crack?
What are you saying? I should just bunk off?
That's the spirit! Strip off your apron, let's hit the trail!
But I just can't. What if someone comes looking for me?
Leave him a note. We're going fishing. Bruh. Bruh.
Maybe it's the heat, but I'm overcome with a moment of madness. Well, okay then, you wild Irish rover. I'm all yours.
This is...
Nope. Nope.
Nope. Oh no.
Bay, you picked this game. I thought I was a cat! thought I was a cat! Why do you have little horns protruding?
Oh no. Ha! Now, there's a thought. Before I can answer, he slunk into the thickening of the forest behind the clay cooking pits. I whip off my apron and follow behind. Wait, Murph, it's too hot to run. Then we really ought to cool ourselves off, eh? He led me to the cliffs and without warning takes a running jump off the edge. I see him flying through the air and watch me mesmerized as he cuts through the water.
Oh no, Murphy, are you okay? Don't panic, I'm coming!
I kick off my flip-flops and shorts and follow him into the water. I'm surprised at how shallow it is and that I'm easily able to stand.
Murph, where are you?
I frantically search around, fearing for his safety, and I suddenly feel something brush against my legs, making me scream out loud.
Ah! What's this?
I look down into the clear water and see McMurphy speeding along the seabed like a shark, fast and sleek, suddenly breaking through the surface with something in his mouth. McMurphy, you can swim? What on earth is that thing? Oh my god, it's a fish! I can see him smiling even with the sprat in the way. You can fish? He spits the fish back into the water. There is no end to my talents, cara.
You can say that again, but I have so many questions I don't even know where to start.
Catch your breath, cara. I know I'm exaggerating company, but you need to exercise a little bit of restraint, or you'll be swooning on me next. Relax. The salt water is very buoyant.
I copy McMurphy and we lie on our backs on the surface. It's very calming and tranquil, then I'm finally able to collect my thoughts. I realize I've not had this much clarity in a long time. This is so cool!
I know. Trixie took me here first, caused it upon the pool.
Wait, can you all swim then? I thought cats...
Before I can even finish my sentence, McMurphy cuts in. It's a common misconception that cats can't swim. As you say, it's another thing we excel at.
Wow.
As Nana McMurphy used to say, if you've got a trumpet, blow it.
What about the fish? Where did that come from? There's no birds or fish on this island. What?
That's just because they don't know.
Don't know about what?
Huh. Better if I just show you. Come on, cara, follow me. We swim for a while with McMurphy leading the way with purpose, and then he stops. Well, notice anything interesting?
Well, the water is much cooler and deeper here.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Can you feel anything?
I stand perfectly still for a moment and began to feel a strange sensation around my legs, like a warm trickling under the water. McMurphy, are you...
That is disgusting. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. It's disgusting. Oh, thank God! Don't be so crude, cara! It's incoherent! Look over there. I refocus my eyes until they see what I thought was a rock shadow. It comes closer to focus. I realize it's a shoal of small fish darting in and out of one particular area. What is that? I don't understand what I'm looking at. Isn't it enough to just see, Kiara? Experience. You always have to understand everything.
Well, yes, that's my job. It's who I am, McMurphy. I'm a scientist. It's in my DNA to seek to understand.
Come on then, scientist. Let's take a closer look. We move closer to the area where the fish are gathered. I put my hand down and realize I can touch them.
even pick them up, but something is stopping them from swimming further inland. Murphy, we need to get going. I'm going to be in big trouble if I'm far away from it any longer. But thank you for showing me this. I'm definitely gonna come back and try to understand it.
I wouldn't waste your time, Kara.
It wouldn't be a waste. I'm committed to finding all that...
He cuts across me as I speak. I meant coming back to this particular spot. The fishes won't be here.
Oh, is it only at certain times?
And different locations. It changes all the time. No pattern to it either. So you'll be sticking pins in maps, Kara. I brought you here because I saw them this morning. Chances are they'll be gone by this afternoon.
The disappointment must be apparent on my face because McMurphy switches lanes super fast to distract me.
Okay, Kara, time to... It's time to bacon strip. Oof.
Huh? That t-shirt would make a lovely net. Let's go fish. As possible. It's quite effective. Okay. Great idea, Merv. Now you can rustle up a tasty fish supper. No time you get to enjoy my company for an extra win-win. Okay, so now let's challenge you. That Kara's music to my ears is little like more than a gauntlet thrown. It's hardly a gauntlet. How am I gonna explain this beer? Well, I tell them anything at all. You worry far too much about things that don't really matter, Kara. Okay. Maybe able to tell Professor Purrfect about this? What's the harm? Mac has stopped splashing around, looks me squarely in the eyes.
There would be harm, Kara. Trust me on that.
Obviously, I don't mean to tell him about you or anything that would endanger any of us. I just noticed that this shoal of fishes and I took some.
You really think you could mention a phenomenon like this, and that would be the end of it all? That he wouldn't start putting all manner of investigations and disruptions in place? You are touchingly naive, my friend.
Okay, friend zone. We're still in the friend zone. We good. I feel myself blush. Why? I'm being a bit naive, but I don't like the thought of lying. So what do you suggest then if you know so much about everything? Give me a plausible story and I'll follow through. Like Murphy lets out a wild howl and splashes water at me. Splash!
Now that's what I like to hear, you impetuous daredevil, you.
I splash him back. A furious water fight ensues. We're making such a ruckus, I'm amazed no one comes to check what's going on. After a good 10 minutes of laughter and play, we run out of steam and float into the buoyant, warm water. Let's hear it then, Oz. What's my cover story?
It's a very simple case of brazen bluffing.
Okay.
Make a simple but delicious meal, and if anyone should ask where the fish came from, shrug your shoulders and ask the same question.
Huh?
It's all in the poker face.
Poker face?
You remain completely impassive and ask the same question. Yeah, I wonder that too. Where did the fish come from? They're delicious.
What? That's a clever tactic.
Trust me, Kara, as a cat who's forever risking one of his 9. The simpler you keep it, the more they buy it. If they ask you where you got it from, you tell them, the fridge. Simple.
Ooh. Okay, Merv, let's gather the supper. We have an abundance in no time. I haul my cat back to the kitchen in good time to make a tasty meal. And a little extra for my feline pals. What the frick? What the frick is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on?
It's too beautiful a day to be slaving in a hot lab, so when Murph invited me for a stroll, it was easy to say yes. Not that I needed more incentive to spend time with him. He's very engaging company. We've come to one of my favorite spots, where the cliffs sweep upwards above the blue water. Suddenly and without any warning, McMurphy plunges over the top of the towering rocks. I run to the cliff's edge with my heart in my mouth to see what's happened. And there is a sight I still haven't gotten used to. He's in the water, more otter than cat, waving me to follow. Jump, gotta jump! Sir, the water's grand!
McMurphy!
I'm shocked by the shrilliness of my voice. I hadn't intended to be quite a shriek. I was aiming for stern admonishment.
That's so dangerous! You could have had a serious injury or worse from that height!
Pish! Come on, Kara! Or you won't be seeing the little surprise I've in store!
But you've already surprised me enough for one day. Ha!
Which one of us is meant to be the...
Pussycat! Pussycat!
At this, I'm filled with an indignance that takes over my body, and before I know it, I am halfway between ledge and water, bracing for impact.
This way! I'm still catching my breath as McMurphy's heads disappear under the surface. My mind is saying no!
This is ridiculous. Get back to land this instant, but my body is following the Irish cat.
It's a shipwreck! Wait! I can hardly believe what I'm looking at. It's a ship. As we approach from the stern, it looks pretty much intact. I can see the name on the rear. Portside, and through faded and worn away in parts, the words are unmistakably... what am I? I can't talk. Unmistakable.
Kitty's Desire. My head is swimming due to the excitement and lack of oxygen. I flounder to the surface to catch my breath.
Kitty's Desire. Wait a second, I know that name.
It applies. A shipwreck? Here? This is a very old island, Kara. What has happened here?
But how did the ship get here before the path was made?
Hey, don't ask me, Kara. I'm just in it for the grog. He dives back into the murky depths. I follow, a flailing flesh bag in comparison to a murky, sleek figure.
Wait! There's a ship? There's a ship?
I try to get a closer look at the wreckage. It's a big ship, likely a trading vessel. Judging from the size, it's hard to tell how old it is, but it isn't model, 18th, 19th century.
What the? There's a ship under? Wait, what?
When we enter the ship from a huge hole in the stern, I realized that a lot of the vessel is actually on land. And it's obviously that it ran ashore after it was damaged at sea.
Okay.
Not much time to ponder the mechanics as McMurphy is tugging at my t-shirt with his right paw, gesturing with his other to a cabin he wants me to enter.
Here, Kara, look! Hang on, let me catch my...
But he's already ducked into the next cell.
How is he not out of breath?
I realize his ability to swim underwater is unusually strong, but he barely breaks the surface at all. In here! Through the hole! He sounds really excited. In the center of the cabin is a chest! Treasure! It's wedged between the wall and a surprisingly well-preserved writing desk, the only thing preventing it from falling and being buried in the sand.
A treasure chest!
I sound like a giddy child and I feel embarrassed, but McMurphy joins in my glee and suddenly we're cheering and laughing together.
Open it, Kara! What's the treasure?
What are you waiting for? The key?
Ah.
Does it need one?
Well, of course it does, Murph. It's a locked treasure chest.
Can you not just break the lock? Who do you think I am? Bruh! I don't know about that, but I do know you're a very clever scientist whose thirst for knowledge matches my thirst for grog, so you get yours and go get mine! The moggy grinned before darting into the next cabin. I hear the familiar clinkies of bottles. Oh my god, he's gonna drink again. I look around for something, anything I could lever it with, and I'm disappointed. Everything except the chest and desk must have been washed away a long time ago. We'll have to come back with some tools to tackle that lock, Murph. Okay. That's what the wreck looks like from land? I can make out what looks like another large ship, just a bit further down the beach. I can't believe what I'm seeing! A huge sea vessel fighting its way to an island is strange, but two? It's more than my brain can process. The proximity of the pair would suggest a collision. Possibly the second vessel could have been a pirate ship? I get the feeling I'm looking at the conclusion of a very interesting story here. But why did Professor Purrfect not tell me? Obviously, he must be aware of the two vessels. My nose of intrigue has started to twitch. I'm burning to know more. Oh my. When I'm satisfied that I've thoroughly combed the beach for specimens and have salvaged anything of interest, I realize that I haven't seen McMurphy for quite a while. My heart stops. The hairs on my neck stand on end. How could I have been so warped in my work I neglected to keep my eye on my friend? McMurphy? I'm met with silence and still water. I run back towards Kitty's desire, my heart thumping in my chest. McMurphy! I jump in the sea and swim back to the stern of the ship. There doesn't seem to be any life around it. I break through the surface with a choke and tried to call out again, but my throat is hoarse and full of salt water. Where? I catch sight of a shadow out of the corner of my eye crawling along the seabed. I dive under to get a better look. To see instantly that it's the Irish cat, stalking and prowling as if he were on land. I quickly grab him by the scruff of the neck and drag him back to shore. McMurphy, you loon! What on earth were you playing at? I catch my breath and check on him, but he's happily rolling on his back in the sand. Me? I was having a grand time until you manhandled me with those big meaty paws of yours. Excuse me? Excuse me? I was worried about you. I was concerned about you. And you have the audacity to call my hands big and meaty! Get serious! You... What? Calm down, Kara. You look like you're about to pop. You've been underwater for ages. I didn't see you come up for air once. I'd been blessed with fantastic breathing apparatus. I didn't know that, did I? You were worried about me? Kara. Now that is very touching indeed. I feel like a damsel in distress, rescued by charming. You may think you're very clever and funny, but let me assure you that no one else here is laughing. Jumping off cliffs without warning and drinking while you're swimming, not very clever at all. I wasn't drinking, I was swimming. That would be impossible. I know. I tried. The more cross I am, it seems, the more amusing McMurphy finds it. You may not realize it, mister, but I have a duty of care towards you. All of you cats. So if something happens to me, you afraid you'll get into trouble? Aw. That was me thinking you cared for me because you like me. Stop being so manipulative! You know how much I care for you, of course I do! But you can be very tricky too, you know? Shall we open this? I reach for a bottle of grog. You look like you could use something to take the edge off. No, McMurphy, I do not want any of that, thank you very much. So what is it you want, Dakota? I want to beat my head against the wall. That's what I want. I want you to stop being quite so reckless. You'll give me a heart attack. Well, but your heart is of considerable concern to me, Carter. I'm afraid I can't promise to stop being what I am. It's like asking the wind to stop blowing. The wind does stop blowing. He lets out a long laugh. You really are a scientist, Carter. Nothing would have changed that, eh? I understand, but I need to allow him to do his own thing, but... Oh, come on then, let's start heading back. Actually, Carter, you go on ahead. I'll catch up with you later. He winks, and I am in no doubt as to what he wants to do for the rest of the day.
My god. My god. Guys, I want to be completely honest. I have suddenly been hit by a wave of like sleepiness. I'm on the verge of falling asleep, guys. Guys, I don't know what has happened. Maybe it's the fact that I slept at like 4 in the morning last night. I'm on the verge of literally falling asleep. Ah, I'm so sorry. Ugh. It's okay, go take a cat nap. Can I take like a... Man, this was the shortest stream. I don't know, I'm scared. Can I... How do you save? Is this... I hope this auto saves. Okay, there's 6 chapters. Oh my god. Bruh. 6.9%. Oh my god, this is amazing. Okay, save, might as well refund the game. I don't know. I think I'm gonna play a little bit more offline just to see how, like, I don't know. This is a very interesting game. Are you gonna be okay streaming so much? No, I don't know what it was. I couldn't sleep last night. I was just in bed, literally. I don't know. Have a perfect catnap. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, guys. I'm really sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me switch to I want to read this, people who sent super chats as well. Thank you so much. But I can keep the background music as well. Hold on. I've been hit just with literally, my god. Oh, you know that feeling when all of a sudden it's just like I can't function anymore. I literally can't function. That's crazy. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh. I have a stream later. Yeah. Bruh. You might consider skipping. No, I'm not gonna skip any streams. I'm gonna go take a nap, bruh. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I don't know what just happened. I'm concerned about that game. Anyway, not left hand man, thank you so much for the super chat. Does Nyataro like fish, or will it a cheese-filled taiyaki be a good compromise? Bruh. Jeffstar, thank you so much for the stickers. Grumble Dog, thank you. Looks like Snooty was trying to catfish with that photo. Bruh. G-Web Gaming, thank you so much for the super chat. It's meowing time. The Omni Style, thank you so much for the super chat. Meow. Justin Reinhardt, thank you so much for the super chat. Bay is now the Scottish Australian cat rat, as expected of chaos. Bruh. Cypher Virus, thank you so much for the super chat. A cat is fine too. Thank you. DJ Spooky Fish, thank you so much for the Akazobra. Boom, boom, boom. Such an amazing voice acting. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Bay, are you aware of the developer's name? Yes, it's called Bay Team. Isn't that crazy? The developers of this game is called Bay Team. Bay Team. Mr. Beck, thank you so much for the super chat. Dawnlight, thank you so much for the super chat. Enjoyed the Irish accent. Thank you. 감사합니다. And Yayoi, thank you so much for the super chat. Do you know the developer's called Bay Team. Take a rest, we'll see you in the evening. Okay, I'm gonna... Holy moly, I am... Oh my god, my eyes are... You know that feeling when your eyes start to like droop? It's just like... Yes, I am drooping. I am fading into obscurity. I am... Oh my god. Hikoruto, thank you so much for the super chat. You can use your font to write rat for the thumbnail. In a way, you can also be a cat simultaneously. Hey! Shut up. Hurry up before you pass out on a sleep stream? Question mark. Anyway, I'm gonna set up the waiting room for tonight. We're playing Gartic Phone with members, so it'll be the same as last time, but it's gonna be in Japanese. I don't think I'm gonna have the prompts be in Japanese, so people who are watching can still enjoy, but I'm just gonna be talking in Japanese. Garlic phone, yes, for the second installment of JP Week. Okay, I'm gonna go before I pass out. Okay, I'm so sorry. Thank you. I love you. I'll see you tonight. Okay, bye bye. 안녕, 자네. 사바다.